All right, welcome as we begin our insanity. Well, that's where we left off. We had our space folk spread across, having landed upon IDIQ, and they got onto a little pleasure race going through there with their cycles since reservation had just dipped off. Found out the various things one has to do in order to get licensed for space in the shuttlecraft, and decided not to make an appointment. But then went on the way down doing various stunts, a race to the crazy sky, through the streets under golden hour skies. And finally been able to celebrate and are ready for the grand tour, or at least to be shown to their rooms. And so it is with that we begin as our heroes you have your personal liaison Flood, a what seems to be a living and conscious automaton, ready as they nod their head and go, well, that was super great. You all did very, very good. Congratulations, Nayland, for that great win.
Yeah. I mean, despite the sabotage, is that kind of stuff allowed?
Sabotage?
Nayland's grumpy with Kelly for doing tricks and then messing up the track so that Nayland had to build her own bridge so that everybody could safely get across.
Well, you know what? Everyone's race is theirs, and since you all shared, you all were kind of able to make your own rules there. And I guess we always say if that's the type of fun you like, then good. And if you don't like it, don't book with those people again.
Noted. Are you guys okay? Peridot? Mize?
Peridot wipes some invisible dust off of her, because it's definitely invisible dust. Yeah, besides, there are no winners and losers when you're having fun.
I'm good. Good job, Ace. Oh, he's not here.
I imagine Kelly's also kind of like preening at how cool she is at doing multiple front flips on her motorcycle. And Peridot's just like hyping her up, like how that was amazing feats of dexterity.
Nice. Today's throwing shade. Peridot's pumping her up.
Nayland, that was pretty cool what you did with your creating that bridge back there.
Does Nathan respond?
I'm so sorry. I was shoving food in my mouth. I'm here. Ask me one more time, Josh. What'd you say?
I said that was pretty cool with what you did with that bridge back there and that light.
Yeah, that was. I guess something is new here on this planet. And Nailing kind of looks down at her hands. That's not a skill she's ever had before.
Oh, you finding new abilities here? It happens sometimes. The various energies that keep IDIQ the way it is are always interesting.
Hey, Flood. Is this track like privately owned, or how does that kind of stuff work around here?
Oh. Well, so, Aiden. Oh, I can't hear you.
Is it working now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I got a new computer and it's been a headache.
Oh, good. Glad you made it. No. Asking him how private property worked. As he goes, yeah, well, more or less, it's pretty straightforward. But yes, I guess you could say a lot of the pieces here are privately operated by residents, one way or the other. Some are on kind of, I guess you could say, lease from the government. Others are government owned. Others, it just kind of depends on what, but they're all part of the IDIQ Day network, which works with the Night Network various times in order to transfer credits and those types of things. All held and kind of auto tax, auto regulated, all that type of thing.
Well, it's all connected through a network. Does that mean that like anybody then could access one of these things? And Nayland points towards the computer that we were using to order our bikes from.
Oh, well, you have to worry. We do have a pretty good encryption and all those types of things. We hire people who are quite skilled, really.
Right.
Plus, we've got encryption, all that type of stuff. In fact, and he kind of punches something up, and this you see out of this little display port on his arm, light shines up, and you're gonna see what looks like this, like almost like wolf type creature, with kind of sharper teeth and two sets of eyes, instead of just the one that sniffs around. Goes, this is one of our hunter probes. Goes out, hunts anything that might or is trying to get through into the network. If anyone's trying to send a bug or any type of AI infiltration. Kind of hits a button and goes back in. Let that little guy get back in the network.
Hey, that kind of looks like your thing, Peridot.
Yeah, and Peridot kind of pulls out her actually kind of senses the air a bit and kind of focuses in, and it's almost like there's a little bit of kind of like a crackle of static across her shoulders as Polly kind of just appears on one shoulder, all bright neon pink, rubbing her little cricket legs together as they make a kind of like symphonic sound.
Oh, nice. Oh. Well, what's his central programming?
I just call her Polly, like Polly Pocket.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. Is she just kind of hanging out, a little pet, or?
Well, when I first found her, she was living in my data pad and she was eating all of these pop-up ads. So I think she kind of like eats data.
All right. Well, You know what? We should probably get her registered if that's all right with you.
Okay. And she kind of like maneuvers Polly into her hands.
All right. So we got Polly Pocket, got Ona Peridot. Yes, puts his long number in. Goes, all right, that's the basic things. And let's see here. Seems to be outright data feaster. So put that, and ding, as he presses something, your display kind of I think lights up, has a slight static, and this I would say you could decide what type of collar appears around Polly's neck.
I imagine that it's I'm imagining this kind of like what it's like a digitized like diamond-esque neck kind of like collar, but like they're very obviously like large, gaudy, like pixelated diamonds. And they're segmented between diamond, then like metal spike, then diamond, then metal spike.
Nice. I love
And
it.
Polly kind of like preens with it on, as if like she's like, yes, I am the princess.
Amazing. Well, there we go. That way, if she ever gets away, we know not to go do an outright deletion protocol. They'll be warned. Any damage she does is definitely billable to you.
Don't worry, Polly. I'll make sure to click on all of those ads so you have plenty of things to eat.
All right. With that, are you ready to go to our main resort?
Actually, I just, Peridot and I need to quickly go to the, little robot's room. Be right back. And Nalen's gonna grab Peridot and pull her off to the side to speak with her privately.
Yeah, yoink.
Peridot,
Yeah.
okay, I need you to see if you can put Polly in that machine over there. And Nalen's gonna point towards the interface she used to order her bike. When I was picking out a bike, I saw something weird. I think it was asking for help. I don't know. It was gone in a second, but it was like these green letters showed up, and it just said help.
Well, I think we could. I know I might be able to even hack into it, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. There's a few new things on this data pad that I've been looking at.
Yeah, I don't understand any of it for shit. Even hack sounds so complicated. It also sounds like maybe it's frowned upon.
I think it depends on what you're doing it for, you know? Like, I think if you're going like snooping, right? Like, yeah, that's frowned upon. But if like you're like something's not working and you're hacking in it to make it work the right way, then that's different, You're fixing it.
Okay, but I mean, how do we know who's, on the good side of the help or the bad side of the help? Like, what if they mean help from, that robot over there? And Malin points to Flood.
He has suspiciously told us very little about the other side of the planet.
So do you think we should come back? Maybe later? Except it doesn't actually even get dark here. It's always sunset.
I know, it's so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe Ace and I can distract him. And I mean, Lies seems good at gadgets too, ever since we woke up on that ship. All right, so Ace and I will distract Flood, and maybe you and Lies can figure out who sent that message.
Yeah. I think we can. And Peridot's going to kind of grab Lies and be like, Lies, I want to show you this cool thing that Polly can do. And we're going to kind of like strategically place ourselves near where the kiosk is, kind of thing, or the other tablet kind of thing, and we're just going to be like next to it kind of thing. And I'm showing her like my tablet while talking a little bit while you go distract with Ace.
You could look, my arm does that. And you watch as like Liz shows up her like giant mech arm, and you see like it open up and a little computer screen appears, and you see Matt's face on there. I was in the middle of trying to do something. Before we jump into that, Liz has wanted ever since the guy mentioned that this place is impossible to hack and showed us their dog, their animal that's protecting it. I would like to try to hack into the system, and with the help of my auto hacker and the Matt also, to try to get Kelly her pilot license.
You're muted, Matt, if you're... Yeah.
I meant to hit it, and it hit the select mic instead of the unmute mic. Yeah, what interface are you trying to go to do this?
I'm guessing the interface that would be closest to me. I'm going to pull up my data thing because I also have, where is it? My auto hacker, which allows me to pretty much get within range of anything. So I believe I have to be with like in 60 feet.
Okay.
Of this computer system.
All right. So I'd say actually probably where you are, they probably have a little something here. Yeah, because almost everything's linked up anyway. So that works. So the auto hacker just gives you the distance.
No, the auto hacker allows me is pretty much like the rogue thing, where if I roll anything under a 10 or under a 9, it's treated as a 10.
Gotcha.
And it's one of my gadgets that I get. And then I also have other things that I can do.
All right. All right. In that case, just trying to figure this one out. Well, then we'll go ahead and do a check here. So you do intelligence, doing your spell hack. We're trying not spell hack, but to hack a device.
Okay. So data or technology?
This is going to be. Is this a separate one? Let me get back to it. Okay, so all right, so you have your basic interface rig, right? That is okay. So that's an intelligence data.
Okay. And I am going to use my other inspiration here. I have for being a creator. Did that roll? I believe I got. Oh, I rolled piloting, wrong thing. So we'll try that again.
Also, guidance.
So that would be a 30 with guidance, a 33.
Jeez.
I am made to hack and data stuff. I looked at Matt and I go, Matt, it's our duty now. Hop in there, buddy, and get Kelly her piloting license.
And with a couple of keystrokes that kind of like amplify the little squeak legs of Polly, and it kind of like comes out as this kind of like kind of jazzy techno beat.
Here's the reason I forgot. I have the Feet Hacker, Matt, which you can attempt to hack a device without an interface even when you don't have an interface rig. That's where I was looking for.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I actually have the Feet Hacker, so I'm actually like, yeah. Lies just smirks.
And that little beat becomes like your background music as you're hacking the system.
I love it. In that case,
The whole time I was thinking, now I'm gonna get my romantic alone time with her in the drive. Yeah.
I love it. You were able to gain full access.
Liza just gets Kelly her piloting license, and I think turns it over to Peridot, and then Peridot can do their thing, and then Naylin and Ace can distract him. Because that's all I wanted to do was get the Kelly her piloting license.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so let me see. So you're doing that. So actually, what we do need to distract Flood because it does take you a minute to do this. So if Peridot and Liza back there, what's Naylin and Ace going to do here?
I think Naylin is taking Flood around and kind of asking a lot of questions and giving a lot of feedback about the safety of these things. Should it be allowed that when you're doing a race, even though you signed up for the race, that a party member can destroy part of the race that you're racing on? Does that really seem very safe, especially when you're advertising a fun-filled experience? And Naylin is just trying to chat Flood's ear off.
I love it. It's going like, I mean, I can't let you do a former complaint form right here. We could possibly have her permanently uncationed here.
I'm not trying to overstep. It's not that serious. I mean, only when you think about the blah, 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 and then Naylin keeps going into another little rant.
I love it. Give me a deception check.
I should have let Ace talk. Okay. Interesting. Haven't looked at my character sheet in a hot minute. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna roll it then. I do have inspiration. I get 1 per long rest for free.
Nice.
I will use it. A 19. That's not bad at all. Oh, it was a natural 20. Hot
Oh,
damn.
nice.
-1.
You're like, -1. That's funny. All right. He is appropriately distracted by the two of you. He goes, oh, yeah. I mean, okay. We'll review all the safety protocols here and begins going through them. Then Peridot, what are you attempting to do? Molly?
Sorry, what was that?
They're distracted. Lai spent her minute getting her thing going. And what are you attempting to do?
I'm attempting to kind of like see if there's like something under the surface, like I'm looking for the back rooms kind of thing, where like because something reached out to Nayland through the system, so there would be some kind of trace of that. So, but it would probably, like, I'm thinking that it would probably be like, it would be like kind of like a trail of code somehow. That's not like the rest. And I think it might have some kind of like signature that would like identify it as separate. And I'm thinking of it visually almost like it's a different color almost. Because I feel like in this weird kind of like technology based kind of like Magitech, Peridot almost can like tell like there's like a difference in color to like systems kind of thing.
Like that. And then give me your data.
It's an even 10.
Okay. So I think you begin to trying to look here, and there's a brief warning that starts to come up. Just red letters. Unauthorized. And then quickly you see like this nondescript face suddenly manifest. Says, "They'll catch you, get off!"
I turn it off.
All right. then at about that time, a little commotion. Flood finally goes, "All right, everybody, let's get going here. Before I forget, here is your preference sheets. We do have a shared room under the instructions, but there's various private areas. But here you go," and hands everybody what seems to be like this like hard light construct of a form where it allows you to begin to fill out any preferences that you may have, and goes, "I can get this done, and then by the time we get you all through, any customations to your room should be finished." And let's see here, I've got a few support calls to take while you all do that, so I'll just be right over here and just give a hey there when you're ready to go. Kind of leave and leaves the party to their own devices for a moment. What would you like to do?
Well,
Peridot. Oh, sorry, Lies. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, me and Peridot did an awesome job. Kelly got her pilot license now. Aren't you happy?
That's what you did when you were in their computer thing?
I mean, that's what I did. I mean, I'm sure Peridot did fine, right, Peridot?
Well, I kind of got distracted, and I think I poked my nose into something that I wasn't supposed to, but you're right. You're right, Alan. Something was reaching out, and it reached out to me, too.
Wait, when you were scanning the catalog of the bikes?
Well, when I was looking for it, the thing, or whoever was reaching out to you, and they reached out to me and told me that I was gonna get caught. So I shut the computer off.
Have you guys seen anything else weird? Ace, Lies?
I haven't seen anything.
I've been paying attention.
Figures. Okay.
Well, do we want to share rooms? How do we want to do this? There's 5 of us.
Above table, what have we been looking for?
Nayland had last session received a help message on the computer that she ignored at the time, but now went to Peridot and Lies and asked them to hack the computer to see if they could figure out where the message came from.
I see.
But
Okay.
Mom, yeah, and then Peridot was interrupted by a thing that was like, "They're gonna catch you, get off."
I assume I get my own room.
You indicate that it's like one area that you all share, but like there's probably separate rooms off the main, kind of like a
Like a
penthouse
suite.
type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more meant that I'm a guy.
I think that works out fine. I mean, keep your stinky socks in your own room and
I mean, I don't really care. I'm used to sleeping. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, don't.
I mean, Peridot, if you and me were to split up with one of us sleeps around Kelly and the other one sleeps around Nayland, we'd be able to watch them. No, Nayland, you only sleep only like 4 hours still, right?
No,
I don't
that's actually
sleep.
gone.
Oh. I think I'll need like 4 hours of like sentry rest.
And you don't sleep either, Peridot?
No, I kind of go into what I like to call buffering mode.
Okay, well, guess that will come in handy.
I'd still go into my like blackout mode, but now there's a loading screen. It's very strange.
That kind of sounds like I'm like buffering mode.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, except it's not like a black screen. It's more kind of like, well, I kind of can set what it looks like, and Peridot kind of like, kind of like squares her shoulders a bit, and you watch as like her vision kind of like goes blank a bit, and across her eyes appears like this sunset, and like, you know, those really old screensavers where it's like the wash of like the wave of different like pixelated like lines that just kind of like wave across the screen. That's what it is. It's just a screensaver.
You get
And
a
she stares off into
screensaver?
space.
Aw, I'm jealous.
And she kind of like comes back to herself and just like, yeah, what'd you say?
I said I'm jealous. I don't get that. I just get the loading screen that says loading ...
Well, if it's possible, I'll figure before we leave, I'll figure out how to change that.
Maybe to like a nice coffee brewing.
Yeah.
I don't even drink coffee, but I think that'd be a nice loading screen. Well, what's our next plan here? Or just get comfortable and hang out?
I mean, I'm not against doing nothing.
Well, of course you're not.
We never did get the list of things that we need to get for the ship.
We should probably fix that. I mean, can't we just like pay someone to do that?
How much money do you have, Ace?
I got 20 things. I don't know what you call these. He holds up like
Well-
a credit.
I don't know what we call them much either. They kind of look like, I don't know, a little flash drive to me. But we'll figure it out. And besides, well, how expensive exactly would it be to get the ship fixed? Oh, excuse me.
I think, yeah, going back to the rooms, settling in, having some privacy is probably a really good first step. Maybe whoever it is will be able to reach back out once they don't think we're being watched. And on the way, we could ask Flood about how to hire help to fix the ship.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, did you guys look at these
Too
forms?
peaceful. Sorry, what'd you say?
No. Did you look at your forms? I mean, I know I'm checking non-smoking in mine, but
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I'm not physically smoking, but like smoke keeps coming off me. So is that yes? You think?
Matt, are there specific preferences on these forms, or is this like a player's choice?
So this will be basically you will reveal this by how your place looks.
Mm.
It's just so you turn them in, and he'll go. All right, take us a few minutes to get there. Should all be loaded up.
So it's like a rider. We could be like, I request 10 rubber ducks on my bed every morning.
There's some form of reason to it, but a little bit. And there's always this little credit cost. But I think if you all are good with that, more or less, we can see Flood takes you up, and you are in fact at the top floor of this thing that seems to be at this 1,000-foot tall resort complex. And it kind of goes, all right, there's our anti-gravity climb-in, general anti-gravity fun room, strictly by appointments only after from during certain time areas, and kind of has them highlighted. Goes as it goes, like potential cleaning fees put on afterwards depending on your activities, and kind of the first few floors seem to be a lot of things to do, and there's a whole floor you go by that's called Wizard Quest. Then there's a Gladiator's Dream and a few others before you get all the way up, and it opens up, and this entire floor seems dedicated to you. And with all your preferences uploaded, the first thing is everyone can describe, given what you feel like your character put in, what the main room consists of. So this would be a main bathroom. You each would have a bathroom private in your own rooms, but also like a kitchen, and then kind of general living space that would be communal. That after compiling all your things, it went up and made. And as you all walk in, what do you all think you see?
One of the things that I know Nayland put in, especially for the kitchen, was access to fresh foods.
Nice.
What she was expecting was maybe like a fruit bowl on the counter that maybe would be replenished or whatever, but really there's just the synthesizer here. And access to fresh foods is just, it prints it for you on demand. So where Nayland was like, okay, there's going to be like, a fresh selection of meat or whatever, it will just like print your quote unquote fresh meat for you on demand.
Print your fresh meat?
Yeah.
Nice.
For Elias, she asked for a swimming pool to be located very close to the swimming pool, but to have it drained so she could hoverboard in it, and then to have a camera placed so she could stream to her audience.
Can't wait for Kelly to learn that you've drained the pool.
I know. Kelly, look, we have a pool! And it's drained.
This is for your stream feed?
Yes. Well, we have to fund this room somehow, guys.
Peridot would probably ask that we have a TV with maybe access to a bunch of the hot shows on right now in the systems, and maybe a game system full with multiplayer fun party games to play with everybody. And upon immediate investigation of that, she finds what is referred to as battle golf, which is where everyone is competing on in golf, but there's lasers that shoot down from the sky and annihilate your character at random.
The calmest sport in history with lasers.
So everybody's just trying to golf normally, but then all of a sudden a laser beam will come down and annihilate your character, and then you have to respawn. So it's less about who gets the best score, it's more like who actually gets the score at that point.
Nice.
For Ace, it's gonna have the fact that the windows are all openable, and from any window and a one false wall, you can project a slide from the building outside to the ground level to escape easily.
Okay. So wait, what's the window? I think I missed it.
Oh, the whole point is just like all the windows have to be openable, because in case of a quick escape, all windows can be like fully open.
Nice.
And that you could project from every window. It could project like essentially a slide that you could ride down.
And one false wall.
And the one false wall with the exact same mechanic.
I love it. Hard slide. So hard light slide. And so you have this, you have the little streaming area. This as you get close to the windows themselves, they're kind of pushed to open, slide auto activate, and they kind of show you a little outline of where it's going to put the slide. You can see it does a bunch of like calculating flight path things so that you won't go under anybody. You see things are flying around. A lot of people with kind of personal jetpacks moving about, and various shuttles go by.
What do the people here look like?
Generally speaking, you just see all types. I mean, there's the gnomes and dwarves, as well as more constructs like Flood and more massive alien type creatures. Just this incredible smattering.
Does it seem like constructs are the majority of service workers?
No, it's pretty much pretty varied.
Cool.
Yeah. And even though you realize, like, technically he's not quite a construct, but...
Ace is in the kitchen trying to get the thing that Nayland described to manifest as many tomatoes as possible.
Amazing. Right. You get all the making that. In fact, his designation comes up. This particular person is known... Flood is known as a Vect.
Is that what lies in Peridot are?
Peridot, I think, yes. Lies is an android.
It's definitely what Peridot is.
Mm-hmm.
Peridot is full robot.
Yeah. There's orcs. You see some amoeboids that are just kind of walking blobs going down.
If this place has telecasting, I mean, maybe we could look for news. And Malin tries to turn Peridot's TV on and look for a news channel.
Absolutely. Get the news going. I think with that, let's go ahead and take our break, and then we'll come right back. After these messages with the news. Alrighty, here we go. So, after we kind of see the home base and our emptied pool and slide area, as well as our fully stocked kitchen with things ready to print. I love we got food printers out. So fun. The intelligences here have made a nice room for each of you. And can you describe what you think that looks like?
Ace's bedroom would be really small, and how its layout would kind of be like the door would be in the room a little bit, so you could be on either side of the door, and someone couldn't see you by opening it, because it'd be like indented back, and it would be pretty small with just like a cot at the end of it.
Nice.
Realize it's not really a room. In the corner, there's a docking station. She just like goes and stands on it. This little thing plugs in the back of her and recharges her.
Nice. Simple recharging area.
Peridot's room is also pretty kind of like sparse in the sense that like since she doesn't need to sleep or anything she doesn't need like a bed or whatnot. So instead she has like there's like a big fat bean bag in one side, and then there's like a chase lounge kind of thing scenario, and the window that leads to the outside that easily opens also doubles as like you can like turn it one-way glass and stuff, which is kind of cool.
Ooh, very nice.
And there's a mirror that projects different outfits, so you can like pretend I'm like what it's like going through like the catalog of like outfits and stuff, and it just projects it onto you, so you can figure out how it looks on you first. And as Peridot finds this, she's like, Kelly's gonna have a field day. Fashion at your fingertips, the best.
Your room there is going to work with Kelly very well. I guess, Neelan.
What are we doing?
Describing your personal rooms.
Okay, personal room. Not that I think Nayland has it anymore. I don't think so. No. But Nayland's room is going into it, there are steps that go down, and it's pitch black inside. And it's like walking into a big pool, like dark pool, and essentially her room functions as like a sensory deprivation chamber. And there's big signs on the door and like caution tape almost that say like emotion-free zone before you enter her room. You have to leave your emotions at the door, and when you come in, it's silent, pitch black. You lay down in the water, and you do nothing.
Amazing. All right. And then a little display opens up in all of your rooms that's put there by Flood that just says activity liaison appointment 1 hour in your quarters, and a little countdown. Dun, dun, dun. What would you like to do?
That was in everybody's quarters.
Yes, sorry.
Naylin comes out of her room because she can't read it in her room because it's pitch black in there. Guys, did you get this thing?
Huh? What? I'm too busy playing around with this dress up.
We're
Yeah,
supposed
I
to be
found it.
somewhere.
Liz is outside hoverboarding in the pool. She got a 21 on her performance. She's hold on. Let's roll a D100. She's gained 4 followers. Checks out.
You gained 4
Still
followers.
new on the scene. Still new
Nice.
on the
Yep.
scene.
And then this pop-up comes up and she crashes. I'm gonna make a dexterity save. Bop, bop, bop. 19. It's okay. Ow, I skinned my knee. Ah, what is this notification?
We gotta be somewhere in like an hour. Well, actually, here. Something's coming to us in an hour.
Why couldn't it just appear like 10 minutes before they got here? Jeez. Does it say who's coming?
Just your activity liaison.
Naylin, when did you hire an activity liaison?
I didn't hire anybody.
This totally seems like something you would do.
Should we plan a trap for them?
For the activity liaison. And tell them that's our
I don't
activity.
know.
Yes, let's do that. And then when they get here, that'll be our activity, so then they can leave. Great idea.
Oh, thank you.
I go back to hoverboarding.
Just as long as it doesn't involve arson. We've done that already. Let's we fulfilled our arson quota.
Ace tries to throw a tomato at Liz while she's skateboarding.
You totally hit me because I got an 11.
I rolled a dex throw and I got a 22.
Yeah, you totally hit me. Hey, what are you doing?
That was Naylin.
Again, it was not me.
Totally Naylin. Right, Peridot?
Sorry, what was that? I'm a cookie.
Ace is trying to blame something he clearly did on Naylin. And asking you to collaborate that story.
That it was Naylin?
Yes.
It must have been Naylin. I was looking straight at you and I didn't see you do anything.
Ugh.
See? Totally Naylin.
Nayland marches inside, and I think she's curious to see if there's a whatever this notification came in on. Is there a way to make that system connect all of us?
A connect how?
Like, can I figure out how to send a notification to Peridot?
Sure. Give me a technology roll.
Well, okay. Okay, that's not bad. This Nayland is intelligence based. 12. I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
Okay. With a 12, I feel like it comes up, but in like a very, very bad font.
Comic Sans.
Yeah, Comic Sans just
Ends in wingdings.
yeah. Wingding on the left and the right, just to What do you send?
I think Nayland's trying to send the word just testing, but I think the only thing that comes up in Comic Sans is the eye, and everything else is in wingdings. So it's some word that has an eye right in the middle.
So this pops up on everybody?
Sure.
Why is my loading screen appearing again?
Oh, the message changed.
I feel like for Peridot's, like, her data pad would be like pinging, like she has a message that has been sent, and she swipes ignore on it.
Makes sense.
Okay, seriously though, whenever anyone just shows up on us, it's usually not friendly. So, do we want to prepare anything for this random person coming over, or are we just gonna...
Aren't we here for like rest and leisure? Why would they be like here to hurt us?
Why is anyone out to hurt us anywhere? It just happens to... find us.
Are we in danger? Why did I say that? We're always
No.
seems to be in danger.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need to light her on fire. I will not recommend that.
What did Ace ask?
I was saying, do we want to have any plan for this person coming over, like just randomly showing up? I can't think of anything, but I don't trust it.
It's a notification from Flood. I mean, it's probably something arranged by Jack, right?
I feel like
We
that's
left
even
off
more
on-
reason not to trust it.
Come on, Nealon, you knew that was gonna happen, right?
Didn't we spend a bunch of our money? Shouldn't we be upset about that?
I think it's
Depends how you-
technically his money that we're spending.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just one of my super fans, okay?
Fine. We'll just meet this person. If it goes wrong, though, I will never let you guys hear the end of it.
You never let us do anyways.
Fair enough.
But if you really don't trust this person, Liz will get off her hoverboard, walk over, hop back in her mech. And you see it close, and she goes, "Fine, I'll be ready, Ace."
Well, I guess that's nice. Maybe. Did the thing move in here?
I mean, it's not that big.
How did it fit through the door?
It's only medium size. Well, I mean, it's like 10 feet tall. So, yeah.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to be a little bit prepared. Peridot pulls out her blaster, and pulls out her hammer, and it is like, which do you think we should use to threaten them with?
Okay. I don't exactly think we need to go to there right away.
She puts them away, then pulls out her Wrenchinator 9000. It's still a bludgeoning weapon, but it's
We're
less.
not beating them either. We're just, I think we'll be fine. If everyone's this ready for it, bloodthirsty, I think we'll be okay if they try to attack us.
Alright, I guess we wait for this person for an hour by the door, prepared.
Matt, earlier when Nayland was flipping through the news stations, it was just an opportunity, I think, to is there any gala only happens once every millennia, or tensions in the slums are increasing?
Yeah, the
any
news
plot
stuff.
books.
Yeah, indeed. Sorry, I'm sorry for brushing past the news. Absolutely. Yeah, I would say going against going with the news. There is a sorry. There's reports on the what's called the high investor meeting, which kind of you get seems to be those who hold various controlling interests throughout the day side and night side that are said to I'm going to meet within the rift of the day and night actually I would say a floating station that is above it, many miles above it. As you would know, crossing it directly is very dangerous. So most people do kind of have to go into orbit to get to the other side.
And had we learned that rift was getting increasingly dangerous?
Yeah, so as you kind of and also going to the news, you can kind of see kind of like the lower ticker that they're not quite announcing. Everyone's smiling just of I like this actually. Where there's spreading, seems to be spreading a little bit. And you can put together it's likely to have increased by 1 mile over the last year. Half mile on each side.
Interesting.
So there is that grand meeting, and that there's a celebration held on both sides as that all occurs, and there's an invite-only kind of grand gala ball dance party that is held up. People talk about the various outfits, and they say one for the formal and one for the heavy party. So you see like these grand gowns that convert to like mini skirts and tube tops type of thing, like, and just kind of this crazy stuff. They say you need to dress for both, but you don't want to have any luggage.
That wouldn't happen to
And-
be happening in like an hour or something.
Not in an hour, no.
Okay.
Nothing like that. But then the last thing you would notice is just increased security measures, and just kind of this really a message that kind of just comes up like as a flash, that remember to report rogue sentiences to your to your local supervisor. And then there's this like crack, and a text on your screen pops up, designation change, and then what looks like almost the same show announcers when they're just like, another beautiful day, and all of like the information seems gone. They're just talking about like who had the longest jump and who had this, and you get the feeling that there was a rogue signal that was being broadcast onto your TV that wasn't meant for public consumption.
Uh-huh. Whoa, 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 what was that? Nayland tries to raise the volume on the TV. Guys.
What was that?
I don't know. There was a blip. There was another blip.
Do you want me to try to see if I could access it?
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It said there was like, I don't know. So it was like we, for a second, got the wrong channel came in. Like news that they aren't showing the penthouses of the resort. You know what I mean?
Like a blocked channel. We received it.
Yeah.
There must be a signal coming from somewhere.
You think it's the same one that asked for help?
It said
Well-
something about watching out for rogue sentience, and maybe it's like an employee channel or something.
Well, we don't have much longer till they get here, so should I try to see if we can figure stuff out now or wait?
I think now. We don't even know what they're gonna do when they come here.
Okay. Good thing I hopped into my suit. Liz pulls out her data pad and looks over to Matt. Are you ready?
That's right. Let's go.
Okay. We're gonna find the location of where this was broadcasting it from, I guess. Locate its, I believe it's IP address, and then backtrack that.
Meanwhile, Peridot's going to do a simple quote unquote Google/spider search
Nice.
of what a rogue sentience is.
Oh, interesting.
Because she found that the web, or spider as it's called, SPYDER, you could just look anything up, and she's like, well, I don't exactly know what a rogue sentience is, so let's just do a search.
All right. technology. And it's data for lies.
Well, that would be a 16, but I can never get under a 9. So that's a 23.
That's a 10.
For Liza, it looks like she's like putting it wrong and she hits the wrong command key. And then Matt has to take over and totally take control and actually perform the right corrections and actually do it. You see her. Luckily, she's inside the mech, so nobody sees the sweat come off her android. The little oil that wipes down her skin.
All right. Look. Yeah, so you are able to get in there, and then there is a ping. As you trace it, it seems to be coming from the terminus line. Is the rift.
I
And
send
as you get that specifically, you realize there is a kind of attraction there called the Terminus Viewing Lounge.
if I can before I close out my thing, I send that to Nealon's data pad. I look at Neil and go, can't keep criminal information on my own data pad. So getting caught. Sorry.
Gee, thanks. I feel like next time
Welcome.
send Ace's data pad.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That's fine.
Is there like a map and directory of the resort?
I think given your connections, you can begin to try to find a lot of that.
Nalen's just wondering if this location is publicly known.
It does seem to be. Seems to be a destination.
Interesting. Okay.
I think about here is like an hour kind of goes, and hear polite knock from a small door that leads directly to the elevator.
I mean, the person in the giant mech suit probably shouldn't answer the door.
Oh, jeez. Everyone's so scared for what? Nalen will answer the door.
And you get stabbed.
What was it that I got about rogue sentiences?
Oh, so you got a 10 again, or what was it?
Yeah, a 10.
Okay. I think that yeah, what would basically come up is just a simple I think 'cause you can't get too deep, and it seems like it's as if you're redirected like 15 times before it comes up with an answer. Like very quickly, but kind of just that enough of a pause, like as it simply says colloquial slang, an IDIQ for computer bugs.
And as Nalen's walking to the door, Peridot's gonna look at Polly, who's in the corner, like scratching her face with her leg, and is just like, "But you're a computer bug. Is that why they made me register you?"
Oh.
And all she does is squeak.
So to squeak.
And Nayland opens the door.
Nice. Standing there in kind of these very fun, sun-adorned pauldrons with kind of a gold top and blue blue leggings. You see this somewhat hulking figure. They wear these sandals that look like they're fashioned for to make the feet look more kind of like bird talons. Though their arms are flesh and regular fingernails. But you see that as they look at you, their head looks like that of an eagle.
Can we help you?
Oh yes. Actually, I hope I can help you. I apologize. I am Vera Ma'at at your service. I am your activity liaison.
Yeah. We got a notification about that. Is this like a service paid for by our patron?
Yes, it comes standard with your room and everything else. You have the deluxe package, and I am happy to be a part of that package. You must understand, and I'm just delighted to meet you and delighted to help you enjoy your stay here. And it seems, if I'm picking up the vibe, that you weren't aware of this. I do apologize if it caused any distress, and I assure you can put your weapons away. I'm not going to harm you.
Sorry,
First
we're just
level with us. How much? Sorry.
No, Ace, say what you're gonna say.
How much did all this cost?
Well, let's see here. All of this, I mean,
Ace is
depends
pointing
on
us
what
at it then.
what you do. We'd say, I guess you would say the room plus my services and what it seems like your daily expenditure can be. I would say the package that, assuming you don't add anything to that you'd experience, would run around 100,000 credits.
Oh my god. Guys, I don't think I've seen anything near. If I understand this currency, which I don't, I have not seen anywhere near that amount of money in my entire life at my disposal.
Look, sorry, we don't mean to be rude either. We're just foreign, I guess. Come in, and Nayland will take them out of the doorway and bring them in.
Of course, I am here to make sure your experiences remain meaningful.
We don't even know a whole lot, like I said, even about the currency here. So we're just trying to get our bearings.
Of course. Well, we use standard credits, but great pains are made to hide that, the raw cost. That's kind of what my services are, as well as Flood. Who's more of a direct booker, if you will. I'm more of a experienced guide. Here, as you bask in the glorious sun that this place provides, that to be sure that you have a beautiful time. And that means not worrying about the price of things and knowing that you are going to be good by the end of your stay, ideally. So I suppose what I mean to say is it's all by design that you don't quite know what things cost or how they come off, because you're here to not worry about that. You're here to be able to pursue whatever you want. Of course, I'd give some direction, warnings, those types of things, should your funds get low, but given your accounts, I highly doubt that is a risk.
Do you have gambling on this side?
Kind of.
You hear kind of like a quick kind of like it's almost as if like the snap of a pencil as Peridot's head whips over to you, Ace, and be like, games?
Exactly.
She's just interested in it. She's just interested. Games?
We have you have to understand those types of activities are best given to our brothers and sisters on the other side. The idea here of sitting in some room and just kind of letting the day slide by all the time, it's just not. Now, if you do wish to have an excursion or move your reservations over to Darkness, that is, of course, your discretion. But there are some exceptions, I suppose. The Terminus Viewing Lounge is one where, given its unique position, there are some with that, though I very much don't suggest that activity. But can guide you if you so desire.
Why don't you suggest it? Is it dangerous?
Happiness should never require erasure. And gambling tends to put people lose everything. And then they're no longer themselves, really.
No, that's fair. So anywhere I can get like a wooden box about a little bit bigger than me.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. For what purpose is this?
Personal.
Of course. I'm just trying to say exactly this general construction. So you need it bigger than you, taller than you as well? Is this what we're going? Wide? Like you're a little bit
like something I
wide,
could lay
bigger
in.
than you tall, keeping money in.
Something I could probably fit in and could handle being buried.
Oh, I see. Well, I am deeply sorry. Nothing quite comes to mind. something that big, though. I'm sure we could get some type of crate, but I don't know how long you plan to stay buried.
That's not that won't be a problem.
Of course, I'm trying to get the makeup of it itself. It's a rather large request. I guess. Let's see here. I tell you what, you might want to type that up and send it to Flood. It was more on the procuring side, if you understand.
He just goes over to Peridot and asks her to show him how to use the thing.
So, and she pulls out her tablet. I have found that this thing called Spider is where you can ask it to look up stuff, and it will tell you pretty much anything. And then another pop-up comes up for I don't know, about like a butterfly viewing party or something. And Polly grows bigger, and her little mouth opens up and just devours half of the ad.
Oh my. I see that they're registered very good.
Yeah, I've been clicking on a lot of pop-ups because they keep coming up more if I do that, and I think it keeps her fed.
Oh. Well, let's always know how to feed our pets. You said that is, you didn't find that here, did you?
Oh no, she came on the device.
Oh, good. Good. Please keep her well fed. We don't need...
Can I insight her? Sorry.
Who do you want to insight?
I was gonna say, can I insight the way she said that to see if it was more? I'm trying to determine if that was a scared tone or more of an angry, annoyed tone.
Oh, sure.
That she
Give me
was
insight check.
when talking about that. 16.
Yeah, a bit worried. A little fearful. You kind of get in. It's very hard to get past it a little bit, but yeah, you felt that a little bit of like almost thinking that this creature's a bit dangerous. I think there was intense worry before they understood that it was from somewhere else. Almost anger.
Okay.
And then it went to concern for something. Wanting to make sure that they didn't go willy-nilly on the network.
Cool.
But I do have various activities. We have the Sunwell Immersion Well, the memory orchard. We have a tasting that we can arrange. There's the compliment fountain. There's a calibration of it happening a little later that you could be a part of. We have a guided stillness walk. Eternal moment photography. Various. I have some others. Maybe is any of that begin to strike you?
I think I'd like to see this calibration you were talking about. You said we get to participate. I don't know that I need to participate, but I think it would be cool to see how things operate here. The compliment fountain, I think you said.
Yes, the calibration ceremony. Of course. We can definitely put that on the siege time. Um, very quickly. Do I have your permission to scan your circadian rhythms?
Why would you need to know those?
Well, on a planet such as this, with always day, it helps me just understand more. You know, when you might be activated, we have some activities that those from other worlds associate more with the quote unquote the nightlife, and thus later in their personal day is when they tend to prefer, and not so much in their personal mornings.
Right. Well, okay. So if you scan that, where does it go? Can like anybody in the building see my rhythms?
Security. Let's see. Well, I mean, it does not anyone in the building, but it does go into our security. I have primary access, though any host that would interact with you, fair enough, often will get, I would say, those of my level and above can access the full data, while in all transparency, it is sent to almost anybody you'd interact with here, as far as our employees. Give maybe some heads up data if you're at the end of your cycle and might be a little crabby, those types of things.
Got it. Okay, sure. I consent.
Did essentially everyone else consent as well?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. And with that, it's very good. And just kind of a green flash. Perfect. In that case, I would say after the compliment fountain, I can have another activity, and we might be able to go to the Lightborn performance afterwards. And then we can talk about how we can start your day. We can even end with the circadian reset spa.
Sure, that sounds nice. Was there anything else you guys wanted to check out?
I'm good for now.
Let's see what happens after this.
What was it, the memory thing,
The orchard?
memory orchard. That sounded cool.
All right. Well, that we can definitely see. Let's blaze in the glorious sun and just breathe first and go to our destination, shall we?
Oh, yes.
As we're going, Ace is putting it. Oops, sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say he's putting in the order for the crate that he wanted. He's asking for it to be delivered to the ship if he can.
All right. That does seem to be accepted.
That does remind me. Our vessel that we used to get here needs some repairs. Is there a way we can arrange that?
Suppose it depends upon what these repairs are. We do have technicians. Again, here I can put in a little note for Flood to follow up with you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Perfect. And actually, let me see here. It kind of looks up, and he's kind of, you can see like images of your ship as though it's been thoroughly scanned pop up. Ah, I see. And just a little worried look. These are very intense repairs. It looks like your ship needs. I suppose we could delay if it would please you and be part of your glorious stay. I do, if you have free use credits or even other tradable currency, there are some people I know who could do it at a more reduced cost, if you know what I mean. Not have you hooked into the system.
Naylin wants to tap into, she's going to use her like emotion vision as a magic action. I'm going to probe the mind of a creature I can see within 30 feet to learn the target's emotional state. And she's curious, is this somebody trying to fleece us, or are they trying to help us?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and... Is this use of the spell, right?
It's an ability from Naylin's heritage, I guess. She's a psionic awakened human.
Nice. Here upon Veramaat, reading their emotion. Yeah, I would say kind of very protective.
Okay. Naylin says, that's really thoughtful. Maybe we'll circle back tomorrow. For now, we'll stick to the itinerary you put forward. Thank you again for assisting us.
Oh, of course. I can escort you now to the fountain. If you all are ready to go.
Yep.
I'm all set.
Good.
Oh, good.
Do keep in mind at any time you can simply speak my name into your communicators, and I have been given direct lines or to you, so you can communicate as need be should you be lost or need any type of help with that. We also offer law enforcement liaison and services should you get into any trouble while here. Of course, I don't imagine you will, but just wanted to make sure you knew that I am available to help in those situations.
And just checking. Heavens forbid anything happened, but if we were to call you for help, would you just know where we were, or would we have to tell you?
Well, when you say my name into those, I do get a ping based on your location. So
Okay.
it is letting me know where you are. Please, some people get a little bit weirded by this. Know that without that direct permission by saying the name, under normal circumstances, I can't just locate you or anything like that. Only be in case of emergency, if emergency protocols are activated, or we had reason to believe that you were lost or kidnapped or those types of things.
Okay. Very useful devices you guys have here. Okay, great.
Very good.
To the fountain.
Yes.
Naruto skips the whole way.
All right. As they take you through, as you come outside, you see Verimahat get even happier as he gets to the sunlight. Kind of seems to soak it in almost as they smile. The eye is always upon us.
The eye, is that your star?
Oh, no, but it's one of the brightest ones I'm aware of. It is certainly in the direction of, I guess you would call our star. All of my kind pay a pilgrimage to it at some point in their lives.
Have you ever been?
No, and I have not had the chance, and my current duties of pleasure, enjoyment, don't permit me to take advantage of that type of journey. I do hope I will have enough to finance the trip someday before my untimely death.
Oh. Is that... Would you say the typical clientele here are the types of folks who can just stop worrying about money, can just come here to relax and not care about how much things cost?
Well, the way it typically works is people purchase a package that comes with some type of stay agreement and all those things. Of course, you've been spared many of that. And therefore, as long as they're within their allotted time here and listed activities that they qualify, there's very little way for them to, a reason for them to worry about anything. Usually always prepaid, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay.
Of all types, for some reasons, have the funds to do it and buy various packages. Of course, we have, talking of this, there are those who are positioned far from our beach who are shuttled in for 1 to 2 hours every morning, given Rauda's live performance on the way in, and then spend their time mostly just by the waters or sunbathing, and then essentially return and go home.
I see. Interesting. Okay. And this fountain, is it in the tower?
Oh, no. We'll go outside for a bit here. And takes you out of the main area tower here and down a few very clean, polished streets. Sapphires kind of glow and react to the sunlight, and you can see some stones that seem to be glowing with orange radiance as they bask in the sun. She goes, and just kind of goes, this you can see, since you've likely not been here, as our sunstone network. They're quite nice. They also serve as any type of emergency energy should the unexpected ever occur. It says these absorb the sun's energy continually, and then in case anything would ever happen, invasion or reasons why either the grid was taken out or it plunged into darkness, they would activate, providing energy and light. And as you can see, we've worked them in an aesthetically pleasing way for your enjoyment.
Does that work the same on the dark side of things? Can they share this emergency power?
Oh, there are various treaties. Don't worry, business deals. From my understanding, I don't know what the current one is. It does get set to renew, and there's always negotiations. To tell you the truth, I would say they probably provide the majority of the monetary side of things, while our side, we are more skilled at making the traditional, I guess, ecosystem, fruits and meals and livestock we've raised.
Were you born on this side?
Oh, no. No. I was not born. I'm not a, I guess, native, you could say, at all. Though my people generally view this particular place with some admiration. It's an honorable thing to come and be here for a good amount of time.
Have you ever been to the other side? Is that allowed?
I have gone, not with any long term. I would miss the sun if I went more than a day.
Fair enough.
But enough to gamble, lose a bit of money, and experience. Experience what I've always read about to be a bit real, which is quite amusing. And then with that, as he takes you, you can see the fountain hums as you approach. You see a golden liquid shifts color, subtle and reactive. As you all step closer, the surface smooths into a mirror. You can see that the reflection is flattening, stronger, calmer, certain. And the light ripples, and almost as if it opens its mouth to speak. But with that, we will end for tonight.
Ooh.